Are we out of the woods yet? Are we now going to continue upwards in Bitcoin and Ethereum and the crypto markets overall? Guys, this is an important video if you are a Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any altcoin holder, as well if you're thinking about whether Bitcoin is going to go up or down from this point. I got something I need to show you today. Also, we are talking about the Evergrande situation. Is this actually resolved right now? I'm going to give you all of those details. We're talking about altcoins in general and stuff you just need to know today. So welcome back everybody, my name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And let's dive straight into the Bitcoin price here. And what we can see is that since dipping down into my orange box here, we have had a couple of very strong pumps. Well, very strong. I mean, this one was from the bottom to the top, yeah, almost 9%. So this was strong, and then we've had this one, which is already 12%. So our thesis that this level at the red line and orange box was going to hold has played out beautifully. So congratulations to anyone who got into a trade right here. Now, before we talk about the Evergrande situation, let's talk about some other technicals we need to pay attention to right now. So first off, the next levels of resistance is $45,000. This is on Bitcoin. And $47,000, you got 48,200. And then you got the bigger resistance up here at the orange box, which is around $50,000. Then you also have, if I flip on the moving averages, you have the a combination of the 50 and the 100. You have it approximately at $45,000 to $46,000. So make sure to watch these levels as well. On the way up, we are going to have to meet these. We are going to have to break through these. And on the daily time frame, it's looking like this. We do have the 200-day moving average at around 45,500 as well. And at, reinforcing the $47,000 level, we have the 50-day moving average. So we do have these levels to pay attention to. You can see how beautiful the support level was here on the 200-day moving average. Sorry, this was actually the 100-day moving average, the purple line here. Beautiful support here. So are we out of the woods right now? Now that we have had this bounce at the orange box, at the red line, are we out of the woods? Well, of course, we need to talk about the Evergrande situation, but just from the technicals here, just understand this. The orange box and the red line has done its job. It, saved us one time once we got down here. It saved us one time. We had a pump. It saved us a second time. We had another pump. But you also need to understand that the more times we come down to this level, the weaker it is going to become with time. So we don't want us to, continue to hammer this level time and time again, because for every time we're getting down here, this is becoming weaker support. Now, it has, as I said, done its job already. It saved us 2 times already, but we need to understand that it's not likely that it's going to save us a 5th or 7th or 8th time should we come down here again. So yeah, make sure to keep your minds out for that. Apart from that, I also want to show you my trade here, by the way, but before we do that, there was a pump in the Evergrande stock. You know that this has been a lot of FUD recently. We did see some reassurance here. So the situation is that they did not default on one of the payments due today on Thursday. So this has told the stock market that, yeah, this is probably going to solve itself. We're not out of the woods yet. As much as I would love to tell you, remember this, when people were panicking, people were telling you to dump everything, we're going down to zero. I told you that this is probably not the time to sell Bitcoin. You should probably not sell right into support here. And now that people are becoming extremely bullish, they're saying now the situation is completely resolved. We don't have anything to worry about. This is when I tell you to still be a little bit cautious, because we don't know how this is going to, it's not fully resolved yet, although I do believe that this is not going to lead into a massive meltdown in the markets, bringing down the crypto markets with them. We're still not completely out of the woods yet, but I don't believe in the long run that this is going to have a massive effect on the markets in general. But we still have to be cautious about the situation. I will keep you updated as always. So Bitcoin and Ethereum still looking strong. Another thing we need to pay attention to is, if you watched my video yesterday, I want to go to the weekly time frame and let's flip on the EMA. So I will take away all of that. I will flip on the 21 EMA. And you remember how I said yesterday that we need to see a rally. We need to see a rally. We need to close this week. We have a couple of days left. We need to close this week above the blue line. And yeah, this is now above the blue line. So this is looking good so far. Let's see if we're able to maintain the price above the blue line and close above the 21 EMA. This is very important. I will keep you updated. I did get into a trade here in Ethereum. You can see that this is right now at 72% in profit. So that's cool. And of course, I did give you the heads up that, let me go back to the 4-hourly time frame here on Bitcoin. I did give you the heads up that, yeah, I'm going to enter into a trade here once we go down to the red line and the orange box here at $42,000. So I wanted to wait for Bitcoin to be above the red line, and then I jumped into a trade. Now, I did not jump into a Bitcoin trade. Why? Because, to be honest, Ethereum has gone down more than Bitcoin. You can see that Bitcoin went down by 25%. Ethereum actually went down by 33%. And I'm also, you know, in general thinking that Ethereum is a bit undervalued right now and that Ethereum is going to do well. The problem with this, though, is that we do have the orange box here in Ethereum. So, you know, normally I would probably, because you can see we have the resistance here as well. You have the resistance at the edge of the orange box. So normally I would probably take about half of the profits off the table once we approach this level, and then ride the rest of that up to the next level of resistance at $4,000. Now, a more clean trade would be to buy Bitcoin at this level and then ride it up to the next orange box at, well, at $50,000. Now, that would be, I mean, from this point, that would be a 20% gain, and I'm doing it on 10x leverage at 200%. But this one would be even better. So getting in at Ethereum here, taking profit at all-time high, that would be 40%, so 400% on 10x leverage. So that was my thought process. Maybe I'm going to take, you know, half of the profit here at this line. Maybe I'm going to do that. I guess you will find out in tomorrow's video. Or if you're following me on Twitter, of course, I would probably update you there as well. But trade so far looking good. And the next time I'm about to enter a trade, of course, I will give you that heads up as well. And of course, also, if you want to join me, you're able to get a $1,200 bonus over on Phemex. And yeah, Phemex is the exchange I'm using for this trade. So far, so good on this one. Traditional markets, we were talking about this W formation yesterday and how we needed to break the neckline right here. You can see the W coming down here. This was textbook W, and we just needed to break this, and we have since then broken this. We've had a nice pump up to the next level of resistance. So let's see if we're able to break the resistance here on the S&P 500 at 4,420, the orange line, and then have another nice pump up to 4,475. Yeah, it's going to have a lot to do with Asian markets, whatever is going on with Evergrande. This is something we will need to watch closely through the next couple of days. Let's talk about some altcoins. So some of the altcoins we've been talking about recently, my you know, pick out of the top 50 coins. When I picked this one, it was actually at the 27th place, I believe. It was here around $20. This is still doing good. Although the markets are going down in general, this is still up 100% from when I made that call. I still think that Cosmos is going to be a good coin to just hold long term. But yeah, congratulations to everyone who got at least 100% if you got in on that video I talked about Cosmos. Rainicorn is approaching the all-time high again. Absolutely massive gains in Rainicorn still. No stop in Rainicorn, still doing good. And yeah, they're just continuing to deliver on the roadmap. Very nice for everyone who got into Rainicorn. For everyone who joined me on the BetU public sale, you're also sitting at massive profit. I talked about this, I believe, 2 weeks ago, and the public sale was only 2 cents. So you're sitting right now at, what is that, 7x, 8x. So massive congratulations to everyone who joined me on this sale as well. I will continue to try to bring you the undervalued altcoins and continue to do the research needed to try to find these things. And if you are appreciating that, make sure to just subscribe and activate the bell, guys. Most important thing, to activate the bell. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.